L. Jethruth Imelda Mary, we start the program with a small 1-minute silent prayer. Silent prayer, please. Thank you, everyone. Now I invite Professor G. Vinupriya, Head of the Department of Mathematics, DKM College, to welcome the gathering.
A very good morning to one and all. It's my privilege to welcome our principal, Dr. P. N. Sudha ma'am, our former head of the department, Dr. Aminal Bibi ma'am, research supervisor and convener, DKM College for this Viva OC. Dr. Aminal ma'am has successfully guided 6 research scholars under a able and efficient guidance in the stipulated time. My special welcome to the external examiner, Dr. G. Mahadevan, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Gandhigram Rural Institute, deemed to be University, Gandhigram, Dindigul. I welcome my dear colleagues, faculties from different colleges, research scholars, and participants for this Viva OC of Mrs. L. Jethruth Imelda Mary. This is the 7th Viva OC, adding one more feather to the Department of Mathematics. Golden feather to the Department of Mathematics, DKM College. Once again, on behalf of Mathematics Department and on my own behalf, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam G. Vinupriya, for your welcome address. Now I invite our Madam Principal, Dr. P. N. Sudha, to felicitate the gathering. Madam Principal.
Good morning, one and all present for this Viva OC examination. I am very happy to be a part of this Viva OC examination, and I am very proud also to be with you. And this is a special occasion for our college because this is the last student of Dr. Aminal Bibi, who is going to face her defend her thesis for her PhD degree. And to tell a few words about Dr. Aminal Bibi, she is one of the able and very proactive member of this college, who is, whenever she is given a work, she'll finish it very fast, very in a very unplanned manner. It is said that enni thuniga karmam துணிந்த பின் எண்ணுவம் என்பது இழுக்கு. பட் எண்ணுவதும் துணிவதும் ஒரே நேரத்தில் செய்யக்கூடிய ஒரு மகத்தான ஒரு பேராசிரியர் Aminal Bibi. I congratulate Dr. Aminal for guiding 7 students and successfully completing the 7th student today. After this Viva, it will be over. And I also congratulate Mrs. Jethruth Imelda Mary for her effort in finishing her thesis. My special welcome and also special thanks to Dr. G. Mahadevan, professor from Gandhigram Rural University, who has kindly given his consent for being the external examiner for this Viva OC examination. On behalf of DKM College and on behalf of everyone who are present here, I welcome you, sir. And on my own behalf, I welcome you, sir, for this Viva OC examination. We are very much proud to have you for this Viva OC. If it is offline, we would have received you in a very nice manner in our campus. Once again, thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your very kind words. Now it is my responsibility to introduce the research scholar and the external examiner. A very short profile of the research scholar, Mrs. L. Jethruth Imelda Mary, who is born in 1974, 46 years old, working as assistant professor in the Department of Mathematics, St. Joseph's College, Autonomous, Kadalur. She did her BSc Mathematics from Auxilium College, Vellore in 1995, MSc Mathematics from Holy Cross College, Trichy in 1997, and MPhil Mathematics from Loyola College, Chennai in 1998 with distinction. She has attended more than 23 conferences and seminars and presented more than 10 papers in the conferences. She published one article in book chapter. So far, she published 33 papers, out of which 13 research papers for her research work. She guided so far 6 PG projects and 20 MPhil projects. She has 20 years of teaching experience, and her trusted areas of interest are graph theory, operations research, and differential equations. With these few words, I introduce my research scholar, Gertrude Imelda Mary. Now, the very short introduction of our external examiner, Dr. G. Mahadevan, who is now working in the Department of Mathematics at Gandhigram Rural Institute, deemed to be university under the Ministry of Human Resources Development, Government of India, Gandhigram, Dindikal district. He is MSc, MPhil, MTech, PhD with total teaching experience and research experience, 25 years in various universities and colleges, including Anna University of Technology, Tirunelveli. Presently, he is working at Gandhigram Rural University. Previously, he was head of the Department of Mathematics at St. Peter's Engineering College, Avadi, Chennai, head of the Department of Mathematics at Dr. Sivandi Adityanar College of Engineering, Tiruchendur, head of the Department of Mathematics at Anna University of Technology, Tirunelveli. He has been a visiting professor and giving invited talks to many of the foreign universities. Some of them are Singapore National University of Singapore, Tunku Abdul Rahman University, Malaysia, Asian Institute of Technology, Thailand, and Donpuri Rajpath University, Thailand. And he published more than 105 research papers in international journals. And his, sir, please. இல்ல சார் கரெக்டா இருக்கு சார் உங்களுக்கு கட் ஆயிடுச்சா இல்ல சார் இட்ஸ் ஆன்லைன் எஸ் சார் and he has guided so far 8 number of PhD scholars and 4 more people are doing research under his guidance, and total number of MPhil thesis guided is 52, and he is reviewer of many journals. In associate editor, he is an associate editor of International Journal of Applied Graph Theory. He is a reviewer of article in area of graph theory for ARS Combinatoria in China, and in many international and national conference proceedings, including Springer, Verlog, Germany, reviewer of many other journals. He served as a member of board of studies in various universities across India and colleges. And in colleges, he also served as NSS, RRC, and YRC coordinators at Anna University, Tirunelveli. He received many awards and medals. I just list very few. He received Lifetime Achievement Award on 12th October 2019 by the Chennai High Court judge at Chennai in the international researches organized by Arunai International Research Foundation. He received Best Scientist Award in recognition of the consistent performance in mathematics and upon recommendations of the Committee on Excellence Awards for the academic year 2016-17 in the International Conference on Mathematics and Computer Science on December 14th at Triple V College for Women, Virudhunagar. Received Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award for Scientific Excellence 2015 on 27th October 2015 at Country Club North Usman Road, T Nagar, Chennai, at Marina Labs Research and Development, Chennai. Received Mother Teresa Gold Medal Award for the outstanding contribution towards research by Dr. Sivanana, the Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Agricultural Science, Bengaluru, on 8/3/2015 by Global Economic Research and Association, Bangalore. Received Shri P.K. Das Memorial Best Faculty Award 2013-14 Mathematics, Senior Category from UGC Vice Chairman Dr. Rajshekharan Pillai on 15/12/2012 at Nehru Gardens, Coimbatore, India, for the outstanding contribution towards research and teaching. Received Bharat Jyoti Award in the conference on the economic growth and national integration by the former Governor of Tamil Nadu and Assam at India International Center, New Delhi on 29th August 2012. Received Shiksha Ratan Purashkar Award for remarkable role and outstanding performances in the seminar on a role on modern education in India by the Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, J.J. Singh at New Delhi on 26th May 2011. College first rank and gold medalist in BSc degree, college and first rank in MSc degree at Manonmaniam Sundaranar University, Tirunelveli, and university second rank in MPhil degree. With this very few information about the external examiner, now I invite the external examiner, Dr. G. Mahadevan, to to take over the session and conduct the Viva VOC examination for Mrs. L. Jetruth Emelda Mary. Thank you.
Morning, madam. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty for giving the opportunity to serve as external examiner for the candidate Jetruth Emelda Mary, submitted her PhD thesis entitled Dominator Coloring and Sir, application is concerned. Okay, apology. There is one area of fuzzy mathematics. As I already told you, people are doing research in graph theory because of the tremendous applications of graph theory. Nowadays, almost all branches of mathematics are converges to graphs. As I already told you, graph from ring, graph from topology, graph from fuzzy, graph from analysis, graph from neural network, many things. So that is why the domination theory ranks top among the most prominent area of research. In graph theory, many areas are there: labeling, chromatic number, coloring, fuzzy, many areas are there. One of the areas is domination number and related constant of the graph. The candidate submitted her PhD thesis under the title The Dominator Coloring and Related Concepts of Graphs under the guidance of Aminal Madam. And she published many papers also. Now I request the candidate Mrs. L. Jetruth Emelda Mary to present her PhD thesis in the presence of all members at the maximum of 45 minutes. Okay. Now I request, first of all, I have to thank the principal and the guide for giving the opportunity, and the control of examination of Tiruvallur University for giving the opportunity to candidate Viva VOC examination as external examiner. Now I request the candidate Jetruth Emelda Mary to defend the PhD Viva thesis. Please, madam.
Thank you, sir. Happy morning and hearty welcome to the dignitaries, faculty members, researchers, friends and relatives. Myself, Mrs. L. Jetruth Emelda Mary. Today, I am going to present my thesis on the topic Dominator Coloring and Related Concepts in Graphs under the able guidance of Dr. B. Aminal Bibi Ma'am, Associate Professor retired, DKM College for Women, Vellore. So I want to begin with a presentation with scope and organization of the thesis. My thesis consists of 8 chapters. In chapter 1, some of the important definitions of graphs, domination, coloring, which are needed for the consequent chapters are introduced. For graph theoretic terminology, it is referred J.A. Bondi and Murthy. Also refer T.W. Haynes, S.T. Heditme, P.G. Slater for domination in graphs. R. Mutturaj and Sasireka for fuzzy chromatic number of Cartesian product of simple fuzzy graphs. In chapter 2, dominator chromatic number of the subdivision of some special graphs such as crown graph, corona graph, triangular snake graph and fan graph are determined, and the exact values for some other graphs also obtained. In chapter 3, results on domination, strong, weak domination number, coloring, independent strong domination number of certain families of circular graphs are established. Their relationship with other graph theoretic parameters also attained. Exact values of these parameters are presented. In chapter 4, 2 rainbow domination of classical domination problem in graphs are discussed, and the bounds for 2 rainbow domination number of n-dimensional honeycomb network and honeycomb cup networks are established. In chapter 5, it is concentrated on the Cartesian product of 2 star zero divisor graphs. Moreover, few results on domination parameters are determined and discover bounds for their complement graphs also. Further, applications of domination of a zero divisor graph in Wi-Fi signal is discussed. In chapter 6, it is investigated the exact bounds for domination number two domination number of cocktail party graph and Mobius ladder graph. In chapter 7, some of the interesting concepts of fuzzy chromatic number of Cartesian product of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycle of simple fuzzy graphs are explained, and observe that fuzzy chromatic number and chromatic numbers are same. In chapter 8, the applications of fuzzy vertex coloring of fuzzy graphs in storage problem is included. Fuzzy coloring of fuzzy graphs has several applications. The new method of solving storage problem using fuzzy vertex coloring is described. Chapter 1. In the field of mathematics, graph theory is one of the interesting subjects. It has vast area. In recent days, several areas in graph theory have received more attention from great mathematicians. Its development is remarkable. The improved areas in graph theory are colorings and dominations. In particular, domination theory in graphs deserves good attention. Hence, the thesis is developed by using coloring and domination, and so is called dominator coloring. Theory of distinct dominations and dominator coloring are used to solve several problems which covers covering, independent covering, and independent number. It has many applications in different fields. The concept of dominations and dominator coloring are used to minimize the number of places, networks, communications from maximum distance to the facility is fixed. It is also applied to find optimal solutions of allocations of resources, channel assignment problem, biological modeling network, and so on. In this thesis, several types of colorings and different domination parameters are investigated. All graphs considered here are simple, finite, undirected, and connected graph. The order of the graph is defined as the number of distinct vertices in the graph, which is denoted by mod V, and the size of the graph is nothing but number of distinct edges of the graph and is denoted by mod E. The domination theory in graph is an extremely broad area for research. Initially, the concept of domination came in the year 1960. It has played a major role in the development of graph theory. Hence, domination has become one of the important areas in graph theory. The term graph coloring was originated in the year 1952, dealing with minimum number of colors required to color the map so that no two adjacent regions receive the same color. The open neighborhood of the vertex x in V of G is denoted by n of x and is defined as set of all x comma y belongs to V such that the order pair xy belongs to E. And the closed neighborhood of x in V of G is denoted by n of closed x, that is equal to the union of circulant graph is a regular graph since the maximum degree equal to minimum degree. The fuzzy coloring is used to solve problems of combinatorial optimizations. In fuzzy graph, it is very important to identify the nature of the arcs which is used to solve problems. Here I have given some of the important definitions which I have used for my findings. Suppose the order pair G equal to the order pair V comma E is a graph. The subset D of V is called dominating set of G if for each vertex V in V, either V belongs to D or V is an adjacent to some vertex in D. The minimum cardinality of a minimal dominating set is called domination number. It is denoted by gamma of G. If the vertex set is called strongly dominates the vertex set V, provided degree of U is greater than or equal to degree of V. A non-empty subset D of V is called strong dominating set of G if every vertex in V minus D is strongly dominated by at least one vertex in D. The strong domination number gamma S of G is the minimum cardinality of a strong dominating set. A non-empty subset D of V of G is called independent dominating set if D is both independent set and dominating set. It is also called a stable set or kernel of the graph. The independent dominating set or the domination number I of G is the cardinality of the smallest independent dominating set. A non-empty subset D of V is called independent strong dominating set of G if D is strong or weak dominating set in which no two vertices are adjacent and it is denoted by IS of G. Next we have definition of K rainbow domination. Suppose F is a mapping from a set of vertex to the power set of distinct colors 1 to K is a function that assigns to each vertex of G a set of colors chosen from the power set 1 to 3 up to K. If V belongs to V of G and union of F of U is the collection of all color 1 to 3 up to K and F of V equal to pi, then the function F is called K rainbow domination function. The weight of the function is defined by W of F, which is nothing but summation modulus of f of v, where v belongs to v of g. The minimum weight of the k rainbow domination function is called k rainbow domination number. It is denoted by gamma or k of g. Next, a two rainbow domination function. A two rainbow domination function of a graph G is a particular case of k rainbow domination function. When k equal to 2, define a function f from v of g to power set of color 1, 2 be a function such that for each vertex in v of g and f of v equal to pi, union of f of u when u belongs to neighborhood of v, open neighborhood of v is equal to the set of color class 1, 2 such that the function f is called two rainbow domination function. The minimum weight of such function is also called two rainbow domination number of g. It is denoted by gamma or 2 of g. Next is definition about Cartesian product of two graphs. The Cartesian product of G1 and G2 is denoted by G1 star G2, which is defined as the set of all vertices of G1 star G2 is nothing but the Cartesian product of V of G1 and V of G2. Any two vertices U and U dash and V and V dash are adjacent in G1 cross G2 if and only if either U equal to V and U dash is adjacent to V dash in G2, or U dash equal to V dash and U is adjacent to V in G1. So next is a fuzzy graph. The fuzzy graph is usually denoted by a set of three tuples V, sigma, and mu, where sigma and mu are fuzzy sets on capital V and E, that is vertex set and edge set respectively, such that mu of u comma v less than or equal to minimum of sigma of u and sigma of v for all uv belongs to v. This is an example for fuzzy graph. Next is K fuzzy coloring. A family capital gamma is equal to the collection of all gamma 1, gamma 2 up to gamma k of fuzzy sets on V is called K fuzzy coloring of G if the following conditions are satisfied. One is maximum of gamma is sigma and minimum of gamma I and gamma j equal to 0 for every strong edge u comma v of G, satisfying the condition that minimum of gamma I of u and gamma I of v equal to 0 for every I lies between 1 and k. The minimum number of k for which there exists a k fuzzy coloring is called fuzzy chromatic number of G and is denoted by gamma, sky f of G. This is an example for fuzzy graph whose chromatic number is 3. Next is zero divisor graph. A zero divisor graph of a commutative ring R is a non-zero element R such that R is equal to 1 for some other non-zero element S of the ring. If the ring R is commutative, then R is equal to 0 if and only if S are equal to 0. Next is an important definition, the dominator coloring. The dominator coloring of G is a proper coloring in which each vertex of the graph dominates every vertex of some color class. The dominator chromatic number of the G of the graph G is a minimum number of colors classes in a dominator coloring. It is denoted by sky D of G. Suppose G is a graph, then the non-empty subset D of V of G is called two dominating set of G if every vertices of V minus D is adjacent to at least two vertices in D. The two domination number of G is denoted by gamma 2 of G, which is the minimum cardinality of two dominating set of G. A non-empty subset D is called two dominating set of G if every vertices of V minus G is adjacent to at least two vertices, and the two dominating set is called strong two dominating set if degree of U is greater than or equal to degree of V. The minimum cardinality of a strong two dominating set is denoted by gamma 2s of G, which is known as strong two domination number. The two dominating set, which is independent dominating set, is said to be an independent two dominating set. The minimum cardinality of independent two dominating set is independent two domination number is denoted by I2s of G. Chapter 2. So in this chapter, the dominator chromatic number of some special graphs are established. So in first theorem, I have taken the chronograph. Suppose G is the chronograph, which is denoted by Cn circle dot k 1, 3 of order 4n. If S of G is a subdivision graph of a chronograph, which is of order 6n, then the dominator chromatic number is sky D of S of G is equal to 4n plus 1 for all n greater than or equal to 3. So this is subdivision of a chronograph of order n equal to 3. I found that the dominator chromatic number is 13. Next is crown graph. Suppose G is a crown graph of order n and S of G be the subdivision of the crown graph order n into n plus 1, then the dominator chromatic number is sky D of S of G is equal to 2n plus 1 for all n greater than or equal to 3. So this diagram shows the subdivision of the crown graph of order n equal to 4, in which I found that the denominator chromatic number is 9. The next theorem, I have taken the triangular snake graph. If G is a triangular snake graph which is denoted by Tn of order n, and f of S of G is a subdivision of a triangular snake graph, then the denominator chromatic number of S of G is, namely sky d of S of G is equal to 2n for all n greater than or equal to 2. Here I have given the subdivision of a triangular snake graph for n equal to 3. So which I found that the denominator chromatic number is 6. Next is a fan graph. Suppose G is a fan graph of order 2n plus 1 and S of G is a subdivision of a fan graph, then the denominator chromatic number is n plus 3 for all n. So here also I have given the fan graph, which is a subdivision of a fan graph whose chromatic number is 7. Some results and bounds I have stated here. If S of G is a subdivision of a corona graph, then the chromatic number is 2, domination number is 4n, and dominator chromatic number is 4n plus 1. And hence, I conclude that chromatic number is less than or equal to domination number, which is less than or equal to dominator chromatic number. Same way, suppose G is a crown graph, then whose chromatic number is 3 and domination number is 2n, and dominator chromatic number is 2n plus 1. And therefore, the chromatic number of subdivision of the graph is less than the domination number, which is less than dominator chromatic number. Same way, the denominator chromatic number of subdivision of a path graph is n plus 1, and denominator chromatic number of subdivision of a cycle graph is n plus 1. Same way, denominator chromatic number of subdivision of a pi-star graph is n plus 2, and the denominator chromatic number of subdivision of Helm graph is 2n plus 2. At last, the Herschel graph whose chromatic number is 5. Some open problems also I given in this chapter 1. Chapter 2, find the denominator chromatic number of complement of subdivision of graph, namely the crown graph, chronograph, triangular snake graph, fan graph. Also verify that whether the bounds are short. The concept of this paper is published in the following journal, which is under Scopus Indus Journal. Chapter 3. In this chapter, the concept of domination chromatic number and the related parameters of family of circular graphs are introduced. Here I have taken the underspy graph. Suppose G is underspy graph with k vertices, where k equal to 3 and minus 1, then the dominator chromatic number of AK is sky d of G is equal to the upper integral part of k by 3 plus 2 for every n greater than or equal to 2 and n belongs to capital N. The next theorem I have given that the strong domination number of G is the integral part of k by 3 plus 1 when G is a underspy graph. Same way, I found that the independent strong domination number IS of G is equal to the integral part of k by 3 plus 1 for the same graph underspy graph. In this example, I have taken n equal to 5. It has 14 vertices whose domination, strong domination number and independent strong domination number is 5, as well as the dominator chromatic number is 7. So these are examples I have given. The first diagram shows underspy graph of order n equal to 5, and second diagram is underspy graph of order n equal to 6. For underspy graph order n equal to 6, I proved that the domination chromatic number is 8, whereas the domination strong domination number as well as independent strong domination number is 6. In the observations, I have stated the following statement, that is the domination number, strong domination number, weak domination number, as well as independent strong domination number, independent weak domination numbers are equal, which is equal to n, and whose dominator chromatic number is integral part of k by 3 plus 1 for all n greater than or equal to 2. In the next theorem, I have taken the cocktail party graph. Suppose CPK is the cocktail party graph of k vertices where k equal to 2n, whose dominator chromatic number is integral part of k by 2 plus 1 for every n greater than or equal to 2. So in the next theorem, I have stated the following statement, that is strong domination number of G equal to 2 as well as independent strong domination number of G is also 2 for the cocktail party graph. So this is an example for cocktail party graph when k equal to 10. Here I proved that the strong domination number, independent strong domination number is equal to 2, whose dominator chromatic number is 6. So in this observations, we have the following statement, that is domination number, independent strong domination number, weak domination number are same, that is equal to 2, and chromatic number is, dominator chromatic number is integral part of k by 2 plus 1. In the next theorem, I have taken the antiprism graph, which is denoted by APK, whose dominator chromatic number is upper integral part of k by 3 plus 2 if k equal to 6n and 6n plus 2. which is equal to upper integral part of k by 3 plus 3 if k is equal to 6n plus 4. Same way, I have proved that the domination number, strong domination number, weak domination number equal to integral part of k by 3, and also the independent strong domination number, independent weak domination number also equal to k by 3. So this is the underspy graph when k equal to 7, and then I found that the dominator chromatic number is 12. Next, we have musical graph. The musical graph is denoted by mk, which is of order 2n. Whose dominator chromatic number is 6 if k equal to 6. It is 5 if k equal to 8. And if k equal to 6n minus 2, it is the upper integral part of k by 6 plus 4. If k is 6n plus 2, the dominator chromatic number is integral part of k by 6 plus 5. And if k equal to 6n, then the dominator chromatic number is k by 6 plus 4. So in these propositions, I have stated that the domination number, strong domination number, weak domination number is equal to integral part of k by 6 plus 1. And also the strong domination, independent domination number, weak independent domination number all same. That is equal to k by 6 plus 1. So here we have a musical graph when k equal to 7. Then the domination number is 3, whose dominator chromatic number is 7. This is a musical graph. So here also I have given some open problems. Obtain the bounds for the point set, dominating set, connected set, dominating set, took 1,2 dominating set of families of circular graph. Verify the bounds are short. So the concept of the paper is chapter is published in the following journal, International Journal of Computational Intelligent Research, which comes under Web of Science. Next, chapter 4. So this chapter deals with a study on two rainbow domination number of honeycomb network, honeycomb cup networks. The bounds for the same are discussed. So here I have given the example for path graph whose dominator chromatic number is, two rainbow domination number is 3. So honeycomb networks, honeycomb cup network. So honeycomb cup networks are built recursively using hexagonal tessellations. The honeycomb cup network is generated by HCC whose dimension is 1, means 1 is obtained by adding 2 hexagons in the adjacents and also adding 1 hexagon to the boundary of 2 hexagons. So these are the these two diagram represents the honeycomb network of the dimension 2 whose big representation is given in the next diagram. So this is also an example for honeycomb cup network of dimension 1 and 2 whose big representations of honeycomb cup network of dimension 1 and 2 are given in the next last two. The next we have a theorem. If HC of n, that is honeycomb network of dimension n is, if G is a honeycomb network of dimension n, then 2 rainbow domination number of the graph is 3n squared plus 1 for all n greater than or equal to 0. So greater than 0. So the first diagram shows a honeycomb networks of dimension 1. And then second graph is a honeycomb network of dimension 7. Here I found that 2 rainbow domination number is 49 for dimension 4 and which is equal to 148 for dimension 7. The next is a theorem of honeycomb cup network which is generated by HCC of n whose 2 rainbow domination number is 3n squared plus 4n plus 2 for all n strictly greater than 0. So this diagram is, the first one is honeycomb cup network of dimension 2 whose 2 rainbow domination number is 22, whereas the next diagram shows defines honeycomb cup network of dimension 3. The 2 rainbow domination number is 40. The content of this paper is published in the following journal, International Journal of Computational and Applied Mathematics. This also comes under Web of Science. Chapter 5. So in this chapter is about the brief study on domination number of non-zero zero divisor graph formed from the Cartesian product of 2 star zero divisor graphs and established bounds for the domination number. Also studied the bounds for domination number of complement of such graphs. So these are all some examples for non-zero zero divisor graphs I have given here. This is a non-zero divisor. Usually the non-zero divisor graph is driven by gamma of Zn. Here n equal to 10 means the corresponding simple graph is drawn here. The second, when n equal to 12, this is a simple graph. Namely, it's called non-zero zero divisor graph. When n equal to 14, I got this graph, and n equal to 15 also the next graph. These are all, everything is simple graph only. For n equal to 12, this is a graph, zero divisor graph. For n equal to 22, I got the star graph. So in this sections, I have given the theorem, that is, if G1 equal to gamma of 2 P1 and G2 is equal to gamma Z2 P2 or 2 star 0 divisor graph, and let G is equal to G1 cross G2 be the Cartesian product of these star 0 divisor graphs, then the domination number of G is given by gamma of G equal to 1 if P1 equal to 2 and P2 equal to 3, namely P1 less than P2, and gamma of G equal to P1 if P1 is less than P2 when P1 and P2 are odd primes. So this is an example for Cartesian product of star 0 divisor graph when n equal to 4 and n equal to 6. Here also I given the Cartesian just a 0 divisor graph when n equal to 6. And then when n equal to 10, we have a star 0 divisor graph. The Cartesian product of star 0 divisor graph when n equal to 6 and 10 is depicted in this diagram. So whose domination number is 3. Same way the domination number of this graph is 1. Again, the domination number of star 0 divisor graph of order n equal to 10, whose domination number is 1. For n equal to 14, the domination number is also 1. Here, this shows the Cartesian product of star 0 divisor graph of order n equal to 10 and 14. So here I found the domination number is 5. So this is already we saw, this is the star 0 divisor graph. Always the star 0 divisor graph whose domination number is always 1. And this is a Cartesian product of star 0 divisor graph of order n equal to 14 and 22. And I obtained the domination number is 7. So next in this section, the bounds for the domination of complement of Cartesian product of star 0 divisor graphs are obtained. Suppose G1 bar is the star 0 divisor graph Z2 P1 bar, G2 bar is equal to non-zero divisor graph Z2 P2 bar, or the complement of the star 0 divisor graphs, and G bar equal to G1 cross G2 the whole bar be a complement of the Cartesian product of star 0 divisor graphs, then the domination number of G bar is given by gamma of G bar is equal to sigma gamma of Hi for I equal to 1 to 4, where each Hi is a component of G bar. So this is an example for complement of star 0 divisor graph of order 5, whose domination number is 2. Here I also given the example for complement of a star 0 divisor, 0 divisor graph when n equal to 14. So the domination number is also 2. Next, we have a Cartesian product of complement of star 0 divisor graph of order n equal to 10 and 14, in which I found that the domination number is 7. So this is an example for n equal to the star complement of a star 0 Cartesian product of star 0 divisor graph n equal to 10 and 14. So I have given one of the application of domination of a star 0 divisor graph. Actually, here I discuss about the application of 0 divisor graph and its domination. St. Joseph College of Arts and Science has 5 blocks, namely Venbani block, Durier block, Derbis block, Convention Hall block. The administrative block and runs all maintenance, office work, controller of examination, etc. Each block contains many classes, departments, labs. Administrative block has main Wi-Fi connection in its own. In this administrative block, the main Wi-Fi connection server is available, which serves a Wi-Fi signal connection to each block simultaneously. But the range varies from strong to weak for the blocks because of the distance between the main servers and the block. So a better solution for this fluctuation signal connections running in the college blocks for getting good range, full strength connection of Wi-Fi to each block in the college campus. So through this project, this discussion, I describe how to give the good signal strength to all the blocks nearby using main Wi-Fi dongle, local area network cables. So we can supply good Wi-Fi connection to each block through LAN cables and Wi-Fi routers. So this is a wireless local area network of St. Joseph College. So the corresponding graphical representation of wireless network is given here. So this represents a star 0 divisor graph of order n equal to 10. This is whose domination number is 1. So the concept of this paper is published in the following journal. Journal of Emerging Technology and Innovative Research comes under UGC listed journal. The next is chapter 6. In this chapter, it is investigated the bounds for domination, two domination number, and their relationship with other parameters like strong domination number, weak domination number, independent strong and weak domination number of some special graphs of circular graph families. Here, first I have taken the cocktail party graph. G is a cocktail party graph of order k equal to 2n. There the domination number is 2, domination number is 2, independent domination number is also 2, and independent 2 domination number is 2. So this is an example for cocktail party graph when k equal to 4. So I have found that domination number is 2, independent 2 domination number is 2, 2 domination number is also 2. The next theorem, I have taken the Cocktail party graph of order k equal to 2n. So here I have stated that all the domination numbers are equal to 2, it's constant. Next, we have Mobius ladder graph of order n equal to 2k, whose two domination number is n by 2. This is an example for Mobius ladder graph, whose domination number is 3. It has no independent 2 dominating set, therefore no strong 2 dominating set does not exist. No independent 2 dominating set exists. So in this chapter, discrete domination parameters such as domination number, inverse domination number, 2 domination number of Cocktail party graph and Mobius ladder graph are determined. The content of this paper is published in the following journal, namely St. Joseph College Journal of Humanities and Science. Chapter 7, fuzzy chromatic number of Cartesian product of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycle. So in this chapter, fuzzy chromatic number of Cartesian product of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycles are investigated, and the concept of chromatic number of fuzzy graph are also discussed. Establish the relations between chromatic number and fuzzy chromatic number of Cartesian product of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycle. The results on chromatic number of Cartesian product of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycles. Suppose G is a set of 3 tuples B1, G1, sigma 1, mu1 be a fuzzy path graph, and H is B2, sigma 2, mu2 be a fuzzy cycle graph. The Cartesian product of G and H is to be G cross H, which is nothing but a set of ordered pair V comma X of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycle of G and H, where V equal to V1 cross V2 and X equal to set of all U comma U2 U comma V2 such that U belongs to V1, the order pair U2, V2 belongs to X2, union, the set of all U1, W, V1, W such that W belongs to V2 and the order pair U1, V1 belongs to X1. It is proved that the chromatic number of G is less than the maximum degree of G. So this theorem states that if G cross H is a Cartesian product of fuzzy graph on M cross N vertices, where G is a fuzzy path graph on M vertices and H is a fuzzy cycle graph on N vertices, for every M comma N greater than or equal to 2, then the chromatic number of fuzzy graph is G cross H is 3 if N is even, N is odd, equal to 2 if N is odd and N is even, equal to 2 if M and N are even, is equal to 3 if M and N are odd. So here I've given an example for Cartesian product of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycle on path on 2 vertices, cycle on 3 vertices. The last third graph shows the Cartesian product of this, whose domination chromatic number of fuzzy graph. Here I have given the in this table, I have explained how to give the coloring for the vertices of the fuzzy graph. Finally, I have used only 3 colors for this particular graph. Hence, the the fuzzy chromatic number is 3. Next is, in this case, I have given the diagram. This graph shows the Cartesian product of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycle on 3 and 4 vertices. Namely, the path graph on 3 vertices, cycle graph on 4 vertices, whose Cartesian product is given in the last diagram. So here, in this, I proved that whose fuzzy chromatic number is 2. So for different cases, I have taken this when n equal to 3, m equal to 4. That is, it is a path graph on 3 vertices and cycle graph on 4 vertices. Then the Cartesian product of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycle is this. I found that the fuzzy chromatic number is also 2. Then when path is path on 3 vertices and cycle on 3 vertices, then I found that the fuzzy chromatic number is 3. So therefore, in this, I conclude that if G cross H is a Cartesian product of fuzzy path and fuzzy cycle on M and N vertices respectively, then the chromatic number of G cross H as well as the fuzzy chromatic number of G cross H is equal to 3 when M and N are odd. In the next observations, I have stated that the fuzzy chromatic number of G cross H is 2 when M and N are even as well as M and N are odd, even number of vertices of G and H. So this chapter is published in the following journal, International Journal of Emerging Technology and Innovative Research. It is comes under UGC listed journal. Next is chapter 3. It's an application of fuzzy vertex coloring of fuzzy graph. So this chapter includes
Chapter 8.
Chapter 8. Yes, chapter 8. So this chapter is okay. This chapter includes an application of fuzzy vertex. is fuzzy vertex coloring of fuzzy graph in storage problem. Fuzzy coloring of fuzzy graph has several applications. The new concept of solving storage problem using fuzzy vertex coloring is described. It deals with an application of fuzzy coloring of fuzzy simple graph using storage problem. It is used to partition the incompatible chemicals based on their exploiting property and toxic gas formation, and also to store incompatible chemicals in different compartments for precautionary measure safety. The storage problem was referred briefly in the book Graph Theory with Applications written by J. Bondi and USR Murthy. Content of the storage problem. A company manufactures N chemicals. Certain pairs of these chemicals are incompatible and would cause explosion if brought into contact with each other. As a precautionary measure, the company wishes to partition its own warehouse into compartments and store incompatible chemicals in different compartments. So obtain a graph G on the vertex set by joining two vertices if and only if the chemicals are incompatible. It is easy to see that the least number of compartment in which the warehouse should be partitioned, which is equivalent to the chromatic number of G. Unfortunately, no good algorithm is found to determine the chromatic number. Here, a systematic procedure, which is basically enumerative in nature, is discussed. So storage of incompatible chemicals in warehouse. So procedure to solve storage problem. First, we have to find the minimum covering, algebraic device, find independent set, fuzzy vertex coloring, and then canonical form, finding maximal independent set. Obtain a fuzzy simple graph G, the set of 3 tuples V sigma mu on the vertex set sigma of Ui and edge set mu of Ui Vj, Uj for all I equal to 1 to n, j equal to 1 to n by joining two vertices sigma of U and sigma of Vi if and only if the chemicals Ci and Cj are incompatible. And consider fuzzy set whose membership value depends on chemical exploding and toxic gas formation on chemical based values are assigned to each edge in G. So apply fuzzy vertex coloring in storage problem and find the fuzzy chromatic number of a fuzzy graph, fuzzy simple graph. So every chemicals here taken as the vertices of the fuzzy graph. For a convenient, it's labeled as the vertices A, B, C, D, E, F. So there are 7 chemicals I have taken: NaOH, that is a base, AgNO3, salt, and NH4 amine, Cl bleach, and HCHO, then HNO3. So using this chemicals and using the concept of storage problem, I have drawn the graph. This is called a fuzzy graph. This graph shows the incompatible chemicals formation, namely the vertex A and its corresponding chemical is NaOH, which reacts with the vertices B, D, and G, results in their explosive or toxic formation. That is, A is adjacent to B, D, and G. Similarly, the chemical, namely B, reacts with the vertices D, C, G, and E, namely which is adjacent to D, C, G, E. And E is also adjacent to B, C, G, and F. F is adjacent to E, C, G, and D. And G is adjacent to F, E, B, A, and D vertices. But certain pairs of these chemicals are compatible if the vertices are not adjacent. So these compatible chemicals form an independent set. Since the chromatic number of a graph is least number of independent sets into which its vertex set can be partitioned. So algorithm for vertex coloring in storage problem. First step, list all the independent sets in a graph because every independent set is a subset of maximal independent set. Next, determine the complement of maximal independent sets, which is a minimal covering. Third step, observe that a subset K of V is a minimal covering of G if and only for each vertex V, either V belongs to K or all neighbors of V is in K. So this provides a procedure for finding minimal covering. The fourth step, for each vertex V, choose either V or all the neighbors of V. In fifth step, to implement this procedure effectively, make use of the algebraic device on logical product and logical sum. So finally, we use these two operations to simplify logical expressions. A star A equal to A plus A is A plus of B star A equal to A. So consider the fuzzy simple graph G in the following figure using the minimal covering of G. So this is called complement of a fuzzy graph where the complement of each set is an independent set. Then the list of all maximal independent set is whose complementation is AF, the set of A comma F, B comma F, G comma C, and A comma C, D comma E, A comma E. So next we consider the problem of determining fuzzy chromatic number and chromatic number of the previous graph. So color the vertices by using proper vertex coloring. Here I found that the chromatic number of this ordinary graph is chi of G is equal to 4. Here I just color the graph, namely a fuzzy graph using fuzzy coloring definition. I found that there are 4 colors required to color the graph. So it is given in detail. The fuzzy coloring of fuzzy graph is shown in the following table. So I have used 4 colors which satisfy the condition of fuzzy coloring. So these are the graphs I obtained by using the procedure algorithm. Hence, the chemicals, finally, each color class of the chemicals are preserved in distinct compartment in warehouse. From this, we observed that the chemical sigma of, namely AgNO3, is the most dangerous chemical and it has to place in a unique compartment. Hence, I conclude that incompatible chemicals or the most dangerous chemicals are preserved in unique compartment to avoid explosions. So therefore, fuzzy coloring is used in storage problem of combinatorial optimization, and fuzzy coloring in storage problem gives optimal solutions. So the contents of this paper is published in the following journal, Journal of Emerging Technologies and Innovative Research. This comes under a UGC listed journal. So I come to my conclusion. So in this thesis, it is briefly discussed different types of colorings, chromatic number, different domination parameters, dominated chromatic number. It is determined 2 rainbow domination number of honeycomb cup networks, honeycomb networks, and established bounds for the same graph. The relationship between domination number to domination number, inverse domination, independent domination, strong domination, independent strong domination, independent 2 strong domination, inverse to domination, weak domination, independent weak domination, and strong domination are studied for certain graphs of circulant graph families. Further, it is clearly explained about fuzzy chromatic number and chromatic number of Cartesian product of simple fuzzy paths and fuzzy cycle graphs. Some of the important properties of star non-zero divisor graphs are discussed, and bounds for distinct domination parameters are also invented for the same graph. Moreover, it is beautifully explained one of the applications of star non-zero zero divisor graphs in Wi-Fi signal. Finally, this thesis is end with application of storage problem using fuzzy coloring in fuzzy graph, and observe that the fuzzy coloring problem gives the better solution to the storage problem than the coloring problem. So these are my list of publications. So I have published 13 papers in the UGC listed journal, Scopex Synthesis Journal, and Web of Science. So these are the references I used for my findings. List of papers presented and conferences are given in this. So I have attended 13 papers in international and national conferences. Thank you.
Now the session is open for discussion. Questions from audience first. I invite the audience who are all in the online may kindly post your question either in the chat box or give annotations, or you can raise your hand. If anybody wants to ask question, you can unmute your mic and then you can ask. Now it is open for discussion. Participants, I request you to ask any questions if you wish.
Good morning.
Kindly introduce yourself. You unmute your mic, please. Your name, madam?
I am Meera from Chennai.
Yeah.
I'm Meera from Chennai.
Meera from Chennai, yes.
Yes. Let me first congratulate the research scholar and Madam Amina Bibi. Amina Bibi, madam, is a very good friend of mine. For the past 25 years, we were very close friends. And it's nice to see almost all of our candidates Vivavos have attended. And this is the top notch, I should say. The reason is she has given applications related to algebra as well as and storage problems, how we can use, because I am not very good at graph theory. My topic is only in algebra. So
nowadays people are doing in algebraic graph theory, na?
Yeah, that even in my
That's why I'm
thesis,
telling in the initial, almost all branches
that
of
is what.
mathematics
So
are
here,
converged to graph theory. Yeah.
here she has linked that, so that attracted me very much. So that's a nice work, and not only related with algebra, and she has applied that to her college problem also. She has applied that. That's a very great thing to be appreciated. And madam, I should say that it's because of her kindness that people would have come to her, and definitely she has given even to me a lot of suggestions when I was doing my research, and we used to talk a lot regarding all the researchers. But in this, I have just one query. Thing is, in the chapter 8, regarding the storage, when she has introduced some variables u1, u2, and so on, with that fuzzy a membership function is also given. So that is the natural question that anybody would ask: what would have motivated the person to give? See, for some u1 and all, she has given 0.8, 0.7, something like that. So what motivated the researcher to give that, or is there any formula? Can it be revealed?
No, ma'am. Yes, I have chosen. Yes, ma'am. I have chosen only the 7 chemicals, so which gives actually have to say. So just I want to convert everything into fuzzy graph. So by
Yes.
using the definition of fuzzy statement, not any other special property I have applied.
See, thing is that functional and that value you give, no membership
Yes,
function.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So based on that's a natural question. See, anybody when you talk about
That should be only between 0 and 1. That's
Yes,
why.
yeah.
it should
The
lie
word is
between
it should
0
lies
and
between
1,
0 and 1.
Yeah.
and many will choose out of experience that
Yes.
this is how it should be. So
Yes, yes,
is
ma'am.
that intuition,
Oh, yes,
right?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
It's a nice thing. And one request to Madam Amina,
Yeah.
her Tamil speech, of course, her speech itself will be always very nice. If possible, if she can give after Sir gives the recommendation for the student, I mean for the scholar, for the award of doctorate degree for the to the university, can we have madams at least 1 or 2 lines of speech in Tamil?
Yeah,
I
sure.
want to,
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
yes.
Meera, ma'am. Thank
So
you.
it is actually your students are very lucky to do under you, madam.
Thank you.
So
Yes, of course, ma'am.
I have missed, I should say, even though we were friends, for some reason or the other, I have missed. So I'm very happy.
Thank you,
I'm
ma'am.
very happy. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Dr. Meera is assistant professor from Koidam Millet College for Women, Chennai.
Bharati Women's, ma'am?
Bharati Women's College.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Mm. Any other questions?
Hello. Yeah, hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello, this is Prabhu Swami, and I'm calling from Bombay. I am related to the latest today's PhD holder. So I firstly want to, wish everybody there, Professor G. Madhavan sir, Dr. P.N. Sudha madam, Dr. Mrs. Amina Bibi. Thanks a lot for guiding and helping Judith Emilda to achieve this feat today. I am a banker by profession, so most of the things went over my head, except for some things which, as a banking, I could relate while she was taking us through it. The storage problems, like the whole industry, there is a big storage problem in the country.
Yeah.
Well, I was correlating it to the banking industry because we keep on giving loans. So the whole banking is moving towards digital.
Yeah.
So storage can help in mathematics is what I was wondering all about while she was taking us through the fuzzy membership of fuzzy things and all. I really am out of the words there because I cannot relate anything. And then I was even surprised how Wi-Fi is all coming towards this. How she correlated Wi-Fi. So really surprising the way mathematics goes into many things. Like it is even chemicals were involved in it. AG, I don't know how things are moving across here. The mathematics, graphs is correlated to many things in the country. So that's what the studies are so brilliant here. So I was mesmerized by the publication, what she did or she gave as a Viva today here. So I thank her and I thank all the people like all you professors and madam there who have helped her to achieve this feat today. Because this is not a small feat to achieve in the lifetime of a single person. Thanks a lot again. And congratulations, Imelda.
Thank you.
Thank you,
you,
sir.
ma'am.
Madam, due to network problem, again, now only joined.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Audible.
The poor network, now again, I rejoined here.
Yeah.
Okay, some other questions?
Good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Pushpa ma'am.
Yes.
Good morning. I am Dr. Annie from Buddhist College,
Yeah.
and
please, ma'am.
I'm a student of Aminal ma'am, and I would like to congratulate Emelda ma'am for doing well. Ma'am, congratulations.
Thank
And my
you so much,
question
ma'am.
is, see, your topic is dominator coloring and related parameters.
Yes,
What motivated you to get into your topic, ma'am?
so I initially very much interested in domination, ma'am. So yeah, so I just seeking some application part, so how to apply the domination in some other field or in my surrounding field. So, but basically, I'm interested in this area. That's why nothing else.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Congratulations, Emelda ma'am.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Dr. Aminal ma'am also. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Annie.
Okay. You anybody want to ask questions? Or shall I ask? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First we'll finish audience, then I'll come to later part. Audience, if there are no questions, let me ask some fundamental one. I think that the three examiners, let me conclude. The three examiners, out of three examiners, two examiners are commended, one is highly commended. The overall presentation is well won. The candidate, the concept of dominator coloring and obtained this number for various graphs like cocktail graph, honey graph, and the two domination, etc. And the last chapter is a fuzzy. Of course, this is nice one. Let me congratulate the guide and the candidate for a nice presentation. Congratulations, Dr. Ramya, madam.
Thank
I
you,
also
sir.
congratulate the candidate jury made for their presentation. But
Thank you, sir.
anyhow, I will post some important questions. I will ask some questions from based upon your presentation and your thesis. It is only for my suggestion, okay?
Oh, yes, sir.
It is
Yes,
only
sir.
for my suggestion, okay? Say for the entire thesis, you were discussing about the dominator coloring and all. But the last chapter is only for fuzzy. Why you mix these two concepts? Fuzzy is the entire area.
Yes, sir.
Fuzzy graph is the entire area. Domination is the entire area. At the last 8th chapter, some one or two results in fuzzy.
Yes,
What
sir.
motivate you or what stimulate you to use the fuzzy at the last chapter as a simple chapter of
Yes,
fuzzy?
sir. As I actually want to do my dominations in fuzzy graph at last, but
Then you can write an entire thesis in fuzzy graphs.
so, since for time running short of time, so I could not continue.
Okay, no problem. Leave it there.
I wanted
Okay.
to say one thing, sir. Mahadevan, sir.
Yes,
She is
please.
guiding MPhil students on different
Okay.
topics on graphs. Maybe she would have inclined towards teaching some information about fuzzy graphs. That
Okay.
motivated her to do some interesting results on fuzzy
Fine,
graphs.
fine. But still, lot of openings are there to do research in fuzzy. Still, many openings are there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Then another one is a lot of special types of graphs available in literature. You are taking only for cocktail graph. Is there any significance for considering the cocktail graph only?
No, sir. Circle and graph
No.
families. I have chosen only finite number of
Consider it
graphs.
easy one.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Easy choose பண்ணீங்களா?
Say now to get the to draw the graph and all is very easy for me. So not like that.
Okay. Do you have a thesis in your hand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
you take page number 19. In your thesis, take page number 19.
Yes, sir.
Page number 19. Okay. You see the theorem 2.2.1. A GBA coronagraph CN at K 1,3 of order K 1, of order 4N. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So my suggestion is, okay, this is theorem is nice one.
Yes, sir.
But instead of just calculating C in at K 1,3, somebody is doing C in K 1,4, 1,5. So the result must be generalized one. Suppose if the result is like this, let G be a chronograph of C in at K 1, some other number, 1,
Yeah, yeah.
N or
N.
1, K. It should be
Yes.
generalized one. So
Yes, yes,
theorem
okay.
means it should be generalized one.
Generalized
Okay.
one. Yes,
If
sir.
if
Yes,
you
sir.
want to able to obtain a general result, in
Yes,
that
sir.
general result, if you put any question, you may get the result. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Even don't stop it. After this, you can try for K 1, 4,
Generalization. Yeah.
try for
Yes.
K 1, 5, try
Yes,
for
sir.
K 1,
Comma
6.
N or N,
Yeah,
1
up
comma
to
M.
at one stage, not N. Here, CD M, some other M. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
You must find this number for Cn at K 1,
1 comma
M.
M. M. Yes, sir.
M, where M
Yeah.
is not equal to N.
Yes,
Then
M.
only it will be nice. Okay.
Okay,
Is my
thank you.
suggestion. It is my
Thank-
suggestion only.
Thank you, sir.
Then go to page number 88. Page number 88.
Sir. Yes, sir.
88. Okay. In 88, sixth row from bottom.
Yes, sir.
Page number 88.
Yes, sir.
Sixth row from bottom. Just you read it.
The strong two
The
domination
strong two
number,
domination number
number
of the graph
is gamma
yes.
2s of G equal to 4.
அங்க என்ன போட்டிருக்கீங்க symbol
Symbol is-
gamma
yeah,
G
it's-
போட்டிருக்கீங்க
Yes, it's
Correct,
missing. Yes, sir.
typographical error.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Be very careful because you are dealing with the domination number.
Yes,
For
sir.
domination number, symbol is gamma
Symbol
of
is very
G.
important. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but strong two domination for strong two domination numbers, the notation is different.
2 yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Gamma
Yeah,
2 of G.
it should be gamma 2, not
Two
gamma.
of-
Because gamma
yes.
is meaningless. Of course,
There is a space, but
if
it's
anybody
missing,
is-
sir.
yeah, typographical. Just come to your knowledge. Okay.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
just avoid typographical error. Anyhow, the next page number 19, 19. Go to page number. Sorry, that's over. That's over. Then page number 88. Page number 84. 84.
Yes, sir.
Now the theorem 6.2.1. If G is a cocktail party graph of order K equal to 2n,
Yes.
what happens if K equal to 2n plus 1? Why you
So,
consider only for 2n case?
Even number.
Yeah, why you cocktail party? There is a possibility of odd number also, no?
Yes, yes, sir. But I didn't do the research on that.
Why you
By
if you
how-
took see cocktail party graph means the cocktail party, the number must be maybe even or may not be even.
May not
okay?
be even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are considering
For
only
even
for even
case,
case. Why
yeah,
you
even
consider only for even case? What about the
So further study or a future, I'll check
oh,
it.
you'll
Sir.
put
I'll-
another
yeah.
another thesis for odd case, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. But you should consider that also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Whenever it's all my suggestion only. I will not discourage you.
Okay,
Just
sir.
motivate you to do
Thank you, sir.
suggestion only.
Okay,
Because
sir.
whenever you start any work, you
Yes,
try
sir.
to complete everything.
For even odd case. Okay,
maximum,
sir.
generalized case. You
Okay,
start
sir.
n equal to 1, 2, 3, then you find up to 10. It must result must be generalized one. Okay?
Generalized one.
Not a
Okay,
particular
sir.
case.
Okay, sir.
Then next one is go to theorem 3.5.1. Go to theorem 3. I think the third chapter 3.5.1.
Page number, sir.
I will tell you. Third chapter theorem 3.5.1. Third chapter theorem 3.5.1.
3.5.1.
3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Musical graph.
Yeah, musical graph here also. Yeah, here also you consider only
Two
see, the
ends.
first chapter you are considering cocktail graph. Okay.
Yes, yes,
For
sir.
this chapter also you can find Oh, you are also going to take some other graph, music
Some
graph.
other, yes.
Yeah,
sir.
the same thing. The same question arises here also. Here
Okay,
you
sir.
consider music graph only for even case.
Even
What about
numbers.
the odd case?
I have to find out, sir. I have to
You have
find
to
out.
find out.
Yes, sir.
When?
After finishing. sir.
Okay.
Mm.
It should be nice if you tackle for all the cases also. Okay.
Yeah,
You
okay,
consider
thank you,
only
sir.
for even case.
Thank you,
Better
sir.
to do for odd case also. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Then another one is in the first chapter you are doing something about two domination number. Okay.
Yes,
Two
sir.
domination number.
Yes.
Can you hear about the double domination number?
I heard, but I'm not familiar with the double, but I know the name double domination.
Yeah, double domination number. Even my paper also available. Double domination
Yes,
number.
okay, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between double domination number, two domination number?
I don't know
Same.
about double
Double domination number already
number.
exists.
Okay, sir.
Madam, double domination number already exists.
Okay,
You
sir.
are telling something about two domination number.
Yes.
So my question is, what is the difference between double domination number and two domination number?
If I know about double domination only, I can differentiate it, sir.
Okay,
But
nothing
yeah.
else. Nothing else.
Okay,
Both are
sir.
same.
Same. Thank you,
No,
sir.
no, both are same. Some.
Thank you, sir.
So you should be very careful. No. You should be
Okay,
very
sir.
careful. Some authors are using
Double
the
domination or
same
two.
definition with a different name. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, somebody studying for two domination number. If you see my paper, we will discuss double domination number.
Yes.
Here, double domination number means you take a vertex outside the dominating set.
Yes.
For domination, every vertex not in the set is adjacent to at least one
At this
vertex.
point, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, for double domination, at least two.
Two
Okay.
vertices.
So people are called this as a double domination number. Somebody is called a two domination number. Okay.
Yes,
So you
yes,
must
sir.
be aware of that also.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Then yes, I think in chapter 7. Chapter 7. Page number 84, I think so. Okay. Page number 84. Page number 84.
Yes, sir.
Page number 84 to 88.
Yes, sir.
The entire chapter.
Yes,
The
sir.
entire chapter contains only 4 pages. Kindly avoid this type of, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes, instead of increasing the chapter,
So,
you can reduce the chapter number, make it a good one.
Good one. Okay, sir.
See, this is my suggestion. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
The chapter 6 contains only 4 pages. That is 2 results.
Yes.
Okay.
So I
Then
have
you go for number 7. Yeah, you know.
in
say,
journals. Yes, sir. Okay.
No, no, my suggestion is for a good thesis, no need to increase the number of chapters. 3 to 4 chapters enough.
It's enough.
Each and every chapter should contain
Contain more
precise
pages.
volume of work. But your chapter 6 contains only 4 pages. Okay. But result is nice. I'm not discourage your result. Result is nice. But my suggestion is you should increase the content or volume of the chapter.
So, okay, sir. But in journals, I have 5, 6, 8 pages, sir.
That time, no problem. I
okay,
go
sir.
through it.
Thank you, sir.
You published a huge volume of journals.
That chapter
And also,
alone.
and also you presented many papers in the conference. Moreover, the 2 examiners are giving wonderful reports. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Examiners are giving wonderful report, detailed report. I go through the report also. The foreign examiner, other examiners are commended for present in a nice manner. Overall, this is a good one. That's not an issue. But my simple suggestion is you can avoid this type of silly. It's not a silly mistake. This is my suggestion for your improvement. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Then page number 88. Yeah, we discussed the notation 4. Okay, 88. Okay. I think the candidate presented denominator coloring and related concepts in graphs. As I already told you, nowadays the domination theory has got excellent application in real life. The candidate took different types of domination, special types of graph. One is cocktail graph, another is musical graph, and honeycomb. He also mentioned some application part also. And it is not in wireless network, something else he mentioned. Moreover, he also touched some results about fuzzy related concept. Then different zero divisor graph comes under algebraic graph theory. He also touched that one. And many examples are provided. honeycomb network for dimension 4 and brick representations are also presented. Some theorems also presented in a nice manner, consisting of various cases also, okay, including this graph, etc. So after going through all the theses and the evaluation report, I think the candidate may be awarded for the application with the commended. So let me congratulate the guide and the candidate for his wonderful wonderful presentation. The guide and Dr. Aminal Madam for your nice guidance. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mahadevan, for your wonderful presence in spite of your heavy schedule. I thank you so much for being the external examiner for my research scholar, Mrs. L. Jetruth Imelda Mary. I should personally happy about being taken up this candidate because she has come from all the way from Viluppuram, working at Kadalur, meeting at least once in 1 month or 2 months with nice results. With their teaching experience and capacity, she did very much wonderful work. வெற்றிக்கு அடிப்படை அதை பற்றி நம்ம சொல்லாமலே அந்த பொண்ணு வந்து நிறைய ஒர்க் பண்ணாங்க, நிறைய சஜஷன் கேட்டுக்கிட்டாங்க, ஃபோன்லயே பேசுவாங்க, நிறைய விஷயங்களை வந்து டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. Once in 2 months she comes to the college and used to come to the college and discuss with the guide about the constructive criticism, how to give the paper in the best way. அந்த மாதிரி சொன்னாங்கன்னா முயற்சி திருவினையாக்கும், அது மாதிரி வந்து தெய்வத்தால் ஆகாதனினும் முயற்சி தன் மெய்வருத்த கூலி தரும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. எண்ணியாங்கெய்துவர் எண்ணியர் திண்ணியராக பெறின் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. வெற்றிக்கு அடிப்படை அதை பற்றிய சிந்தனை, அதற்கேற்ற உழைப்பு. பர்டிகுலர்லி என்னோட வந்த ரிசர்ச் ஸ்காலர்ஸ் எல்லாமே அதை ஃபாலோ பண்ணாங்க. சிவகரா சொன்ன மாதிரி வின்னர்ஸ் do not do different things but they do things differently. அவங்க அவங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்குமே ஒர்க் இருந்துச்சு. அதாவது வந்து திரிசங்கம்னு ஒரு ப்ரொஃபஸர் என்னுடைய எம்ஃபில் கிளாஸ்மேட்டு எஸ்வி கௌரிவாக்கத்தில் இருக்காரு. அவர் சொல்வாரு, லேடிஸ் வந்து என்கிட்ட ரிசர்ச் ஸ்காலர்ஸா வர்றாங்க, ஜென்ஸும் இருக்கிறாங்க. ஆக்சுவலா லேடிஸ் தான் நிறைய வேலை இருக்கு, அவங்களுக்கு வீட்லயே வேலை இருக்கு, கிட்டத்தட்ட 10 கிலோமீட்டர்ஸ் டிராவல் பண்ணி வந்து போறாங்க. பட் அவங்க வந்து எவ்ரி 3 months ஒரு பேப்பர் ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணி கொண்டு வராங்க. என் பக்கத்துலேயே வந்து ப்ராசஸ் இருக்காங்க, என்கிட்ட ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. 6 months 8 months ஆகியும் நான் அவங்கள ப்ரெஷர் கொடுக்க வேண்டியிருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. வென்னவர், அதாவது இப்போ நிறைய வேலைகள் இருக்கிற இடத்துல தான் வந்து அந்த எக்கச்சக்க வேலைகளுக்குள்ளேயும் they find time, particularly the women candidates I have taken up. They are all very sincere workers, they are all teachers and they are all particularly very hard workers. எல்லாமே அவங்களே டிஃபைன் பண்ணாங்க, டாபிக்ஸ் அவங்களே டிஃபைன் பண்ணாங்க, நிறைய கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் ஒர்க் பண்ணாங்க. திஸ் இஸ் த லாஸ்ட் கேண்டிடேட். By the grace of Almighty, I should say that I made them to complete all the research work by the end of 3 years for the part time, 2 years for the full time. டைம்க்கு அவங்க சப்மிட் பண்ணாங்க. இருந்தாலும் கொஞ்சம் வந்து வைவா ஓசி கொஞ்சம் லேட்டு தான் ஆயிடுச்சு, 1 year டைம் ஆயிடுச்சு. லாஸ்ட் இயர் சப்மிட் பண்ணி இருந்தாலும் they have done their best பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் அவங்க பண்ணாங்க.
Nowadays somebody is speaking more than 2 years.
ஜாயின் பண்ணும்போதே நான் வந்து சொன்னேன், you should put minimum 10 papers, அப்பதான் வந்து உங்க தீசிஸையே நான் வந்து அப்ரூவ் பண்ணுவேன் சப்மிஷனுக்குன்னு. All they did, and particularly Amalda has submitted 13 papers, all quality papers. Because of their hard work, this day has dawned for them, and I'm really very happy for them. I thank the Almighty for all the blessings showered on my students and on me to complete the papers, to complete the viva in the stipulated time. I thank the management and particularly the head of the institution, Dr. P. N. Sudha, Madam Principal, and all the faculty members in my department, in another department faculty who have helped me in one way or other in completing all my work in the stipulated time. I thank each and every one. Now I request my research scholar, Mrs. Dr. L. Jetruth Imelda Mary, to propose vote of thanks.
Yes. Good afternoon. Life is very interesting in the end. Some of your greatest pain becomes your greatest strength. It is my sincere desire to thank Almighty, who has been my refuge, strength, and blessed me abundantly with his grateful love to complete my thesis. I take immense pleasure to acknowledge the help and guidance that I had received from my research supervisor, Dr. K. Aminal Bibi ma'am, for her constant support and continuous encouragement during the development of my research work. I strongly say that ma'am is not only my guide, but also my philosopher and friend. Thank you, ma'am, for being my guide and teach me life lesson. Next, I extend my thanks to Dr. P. N. Sudha ma'am, Principal and Head, DKM College for Women, Vellore, for giving me an opportunity to pursue my PhD course in these institutions. I express my sincere thanks to Dr. G. Mahadevan sir to accept my to my external guide for spending your valuable time and given me nice suggestions. Then it is my pleasure to conveying my sincere thanks to Reverend Father Secretary G. Peter Rajendram, the Principal Dr. Armi Selvam, Controller of Examination Reverend Father Dr. Xavier, Dean of Studies Reverend Father Alex of St. Joseph College of Arts and Science, Kadalur, for their prayers and blessings. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. J. John Arekraj, Vice Principal and Head, Department of Mathematics, St. Joseph College of Arts and Science, for his kind help and guidance. Also, I thank members of the staff, my own department, and also from other department of St. Joseph College for their motivations. I extend my sincere thanks to my parents for their love, care, and blessings. They are my first and best teacher in my life. It is their dreams come true today. I am really gifted to have as my parent. Next, I thank my life partner El Arun, my children Roshan and Kirshan for their love and sacrifice. It is my duty to thank my dear PhD friends, full-time and part-time researchers for their help and support throughout the period of my PhD work. Last but not the least, I would like to thank my dear students of St. Joseph College, friends, relatives for their support and prayer. I thank each and everyone who have attended my PhD Viva Voice presentation through online and offline mode. Thank you, one and all.
So last but not the least, I also thank the technical men in DKM College, Mr. Jevelu and Mr. Nagarajan, and also our friend, Mr. Dinesh Gajendran, who have been with us for the past 3 candidates, and including today's candidate, Jethruth Emelda Miri, for coordinating the entire program and give the best presentation during the Viva OC examination. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, sir. Mahadevan, sir.